be having lasagna for one supper and chili macaroni with beef, with the other one from Mountain House. So basically, yeah, they're only you add water and you add the boiled water and they're good. So they're different than dehydrated food. So dehydrated food is you have to boil it, so you have to rehydrate your food. So if you have dehydrated food, you have to put it, boil it, rehydrate your food. This is, I think they kind of dehydrated it by cold. So I know only to know in French, which is Yipeee. And basically what they do is that they do it differently than just dehydrated. So they don't just take the water out, they freeze it kind of. And so when you add the water to it, it will boil. You don't need to boil it, you just need to add some water. So it makes your so you need to carry the bag anyway. So now I can save space on not carrying any plates or anything like that. And as well is that the oh, there you go. So in English it's freeze dry. So in French is lyophilisé and it's freeze dry. So it's as easy as that. French always tries to make it difficult. So yeah, so that basically I just add the water, and in winter it's awesome for that. So basically your bag is just like warming up your stuff. So it's a little bit like well, not like MRE, because MRE you cannot just boil, so you still have to boil water for that stuff. But in a certain too, in a pinch, if something would happen, whatever, I could still put water in it, I guess, and eat it. So if something would happen to my stove, then I could still eat that stuff. Obviously it would be very crunchy and not very good, but I mean the important would be to have my calories. So they say per portion it's about 300 calories, and so basically if I eat the whole bag it's about 600 calories. So, and trying this thing now, yeah, you're reading correctly, ice cream. So the astronaut, when I went to Europe, I saw that and didn't have a chance to try it yet. So apparently it's ice cream. So I'm going to be trying that over there, and thought it would be interesting. For breakfast, I have oatmeal. So my belief in how I pack my food is have 2 big meals and munch in the middle. So I have like pretty decent breakfast, pretty decent, very substantial dinner, and in between I eat a little bit. I'm not doing, and I eat as I go. I don't usually stop to eat. So I always try to have stuff that heats. So basically this is they call there you go, land jagger. And so basically they're a piece like this, a lot of protein, a lot of calories in there, a lot of oil as well. So in the winter they're just awesome, and they still stay pretty soft. So usually I always carry like 2 piece, so for 2 piece per day, and carry that on me. And as I walk, get a little bit hungry, eat that stuff. Next thing too is like energy bar. So as I walk, eat a little bar. And the other thing that I carry, which is they're been carrying those for years. Just opening up the bag here. Babybel. I don't know if everybody has those everywhere, but I'll show you a little bit while I'm on the trail there. But the advantage with this cheese is if you carry a cheese in the summer, obviously it can go bad, and I don't know why. I don't know what they put in those, or if the wax around it, but I always carried those summer, winter, fall, and never got sick or never had food poisoning. So they seem to be keeping themselves very good even outside the fridge. So that's why I carry those ones. It's a nice piece of cheese. They don't get very messy, because sometimes I try with that for a piece, and in the summer, like the oil, if they say when they come too hot, the oil kind of comes out, and then you get all greasy in your hands and stuff like that. So so yeah, the Baby Bells, great stuff. That's what I carry basically. So this becomes my my lunch. And for water, we talked about it, I think, in previous videos. Basically, I always put some electrolytes replacement. Not too much. It's not so much to replace the electrolytes that I lose. I mean, you still like sweats and stuff a lot, but it's more like to decrease the urine output, which sounds funny, but there was research that shown that if you drink stuff with some electrolytes in it, you will you will decrease your urine output a little bit. So usually what I do is I put 2 tabs per 3 liters. Usually they say 1 tab per 16 ounces, so I usually put 2 tabs per 3 liters. Again, it's just to give a little bit more taste, because when you drink like too much water, it becomes a little bit annoying, and it gives a little taste, but it's not too sweet and everything. So that was like food and stuff. For electronics, I'll have my friend Spot, and I'm still gonna do a little. This is the first generation of the Spot, and I'll do a whole video on that one, and as well as I'm probably gonna buy the new one, and it's a little bit smaller and there's a little bit more function to it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna bring but I bring this with me. I bring my pet headlamp, which is the there you go, the Tika XB. And so basically this is the headlamp that I carry with me, and I'm gonna be trying this thing because I'll be bringing also my because I'm going by myself, so I'll be bringing, yes, I know you're not supposed to, but when you don't find people, then you still need to go out. So I'll be bringing my iPod, and it's a new solar, it's called Freeloader. I bought that in while I was in Europe, so I never tried it. It seems pretty interesting, so and it's pretty light. So basically this is the whole package, and this is your this is basically your panel for solar, and inside over there you have like all kind of inserts that can recharge like iPhones and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be giving up a try, but this stuff, how it works. My trusty